Hello, everybody. Once again, Chris here from Stage Right Roofing, back at it with
Matt.
Matt's back up here, and as you can tell, we are still in an attic. That's right. We're still here in the attic space. We just like to talk for a few minutes about some things that we hear homeowners discuss with us, as well as when is a good time that you should call a trusted roofing advisor to come out and double check your property. So, Matt, you get up on a roof, or you're walking around, homeowners, and you see these, usually they're white, but these white pipes that come up, okay? Usually they're bathroom vents or plumbing vents, things like that, pipe jacks, okay? How are those sealed? Because obviously you can't just have a pipe sticking through your roof and expect it to just never, ever leak,
Right.
okay? So how do you seal those?
So we use what's called a pipe boot.
A pipe boot, okay.
Basically, it's like a rubber flashing, but it's made of neoprene.
Okay.
Fun fact, they actually make Navy dive suits out of it.
Oh, fun fact for the day. There you go, neoprene dive suits, okay.
But yeah, it just creates a watertight seal around the top of the pipe, and then the bottom, the base, will actually go up underneath your shingle line. And
Okay.
that's the shingles kind of layer that outside. And keep
Now,
it
have you
watertight.
been up on a roof and you've seen that boot that's supposed to be watertight and sealed, right, around that pipe? Have you ever been up there and you've seen those crack or deteriorate and cause openings and gaps into a home?
Oh yeah. You'll get up there and, roof could be, sometimes 5-10 years old, depending on the type of pipe that was installed. Direct sunlight coming down, if you don't have that neoprene.
So what are a lot of them made out of then? I'm just curious.
Probably rubber. Just
Like basic rubber stuff. Okay.
And that direct UV right on that rubber could cause it to crack.
So it makes sense. Like I remember my son used to play with those rubber band guns. You know, like back in the day, right? You load them all up and you shoot at each other. But if you leave the rubber bands out in the sun in time, they get brittle. So that's probably what happens to a lot of those boots. Was that a fair, simple explanation?
Yeah, they just don't snap back and hurt you.
Yeah. So if someone's noticing, obviously you're not going to know if your pipe boot that's cracked unless you're up on the roof. Is there maybe other signs or other places where you can tell there could be water getting in?
Well, if you come into our home here,
Yeah, in the attic. Okay.
and you can actually find where kind of look where your bathrooms are at, and you can see the pipe jack coming out. A lot of times, if you just look up to the roof line, you can see where it's supposed to be. If you're seeing the daylight coming through, a lot of times you can tell if it's cracked, or it'll even show moisture. A lot of times around that pipe down on your sheathing or deck.
Gotcha. And so you would probably highly recommend being on roofs, 3-4 roofs a day, 5-6 days a week. If someone has concerns that there could be some cracking around that, should they wait or should they call someone, a trusted advisor, immediately to get that looked at?
If you want water in your attic and
Fair.
eventually to get down into your drywall,
Yeah.
you should
Then
wait.
she's wait. Yeah. Okay.
But,
Fair.
But no, reach out. We would love to come out and just give a free diagnosis of
Diagnosis. Yeah. Fair enough.
and just check it out. But,
Okay. And if they wanted to have you come out personally, how can they reach you?
You can call me at 317-468-8004.
Perfect. And once again, thank you guys. This is Attic Talk, man. If you have any concerns about your pipe jacks or possibly daylight around those, or again, just a free diagnosis, we'd love to come out and partner with you. Thank you very much and see you next time.
English is hard.